Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here, Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Do me a favor, smash that like button right now, guys. Just point at it, hit like, or put your hand on that mouse, click like, guys. It helps me out so much, and YouTube appreciates it also. It tells them to present my channel in front of more viewers, so we can all grow together. Also, while you're at it, subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, and everybody wins. All right. Now, with that said, guys. Oh, one more thing. I think I have 7 people in my Discord group. I'm desperately trying to get you guys to just go and click on my Discord group. It's right in the description, guys. Come on, hook me up. I feel like a loser. I'm begging people to come to my party. I think it might even be a sausage fest. I don't know if it is or isn't. I'm being sexist. There's probably a woman in there. It's plenty of. I disagree with what they say. There's not a lot of women in cryptocurrency. I know there's a lot of women in cryptocurrency. But anyway, with all that said, guys, I have to do this disclaimer now. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right. Now, with that said, guys, well, we could breathe a little bit, I guess. Bitcoin is up 1.5%. Let's see, they're at $40,465. Not bad. Ethereum's back over 3,000 at 3,032. I'll take it. Cardano. It's kind of weak lately, but you know me, I love Cardano. XRP is XRP. Solana. Anyway, guys. So anyway, we're gonna jump right into it today. Today is April 15th. It's 7:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. And the first thing before we go into technical analysis of Bitcoin and the Hex and the Hex ecosystem, which one day is going to be pretty exciting. My whole video is just going to be based. Like, it'll be too many projects to cover that are on Hex, or should I say on Pulse Chain. And it's coming. And it's coming very soon. Because Richard Hart, I was going to put that tweet on here, but I figured everybody else caught it. But he put soon at the end of it. So it's right around the corner, guys. It's in the air. I'm predicting May. What are you predicting? All right, leave it in the comments. By the way, leave comments. YouTube loves comments also. And but another thing, guys, if you have any questions, don't leave. I mean, I want you to leave comments, but go to the Discord. The help's out there, guys. People will chat away with you. If you're confused, you don't understand how the Hex with the wallet, staking, how does Pulse Chain work, how's the test net, how do I get to it, all that. I mean, it's great to leave it the comment section, but if you put it in the if you join my Discord group, it's like constant interaction back and forth and with other members too. But I said my piece. All right. Now this is a little article here that does affect Hexicans because Richard Hart. Well, anybody who knows anything about cryptocurrency knows they have to be on Twitter. So if you're not on Twitter, you're doing yourself a disservice. Now, Elon Musk just did this. This news this is relatively new still. Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter to take company private. Tron founder Justin Sun responded by tweeting he would offer $60 a share compared with Musk's 54.20. Elon Musk, CEO of electric car maker Tesla, offered to buy social media company Twitter for about $43 billion in cash. The offer of 54.20 a share is a 38% premium over the price of the stock the day before Musk's investment in the company was made public earlier this month, according to a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Musk plans to take the company private in order to go through the changes that need to be made, he wrote in a text to Twitter chairman Brett Taylor, replicated in the filing. In late March, Musk criticized the social media platform for failing to adhere to principles of free speech, saying that it serves as a de facto public town square, and this failure therefore undermines democracy. So, if Musk takes over, Twitter does have some serious failings, guys, some serious negative attributes, guys. It really hasn't been updated very much. So it needs a serious facelift, in my opinion. They are known to censor people like Trump. I mean, if it's supposed to be a freedom of speech platform, I'm all for freedom of speech. Freedom of speech means not everybody's going to say what you want to hear. That's why it's freedom of speech. That's my take on it. I don't know what yours is, but the United States, that's what it was based upon. Anyway, I'm going to get a quick drink of water here, and we're going to hit this. We're going to get this going. Sorry, guys. I finally went back to the gym today. Feel great. But tomorrow I'm going to be hurting. All right, guys. So we're going to go right into this here with the total crypto market cap. All right, guys. So right now we have the crypto total market cap here, and you'll see that we're currently sitting at $1.85 trillion. Now, looking at the moving average exponential, you'll see that we are currently in bearish territory. We are very far under the moving averages right now. Now, if we go up to a 4-hour chart, it looks a little bit better, but we are still bearish. We haven't even approached the midsection here. So this tells me that the overall the crypto market is still bearish. All right. Now let's jump over to Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin, the market is the majority of projects are still affected by whatever Bitcoin does. So always remember that they have not completely decoupled from it. So whatever Bitcoin does, it's going to affect most of the market. All right. So we're going to take a look here. Now what you're seeing here is you have the moving averages right here. You have the purple, which is the 20. The green, which is the 50, the orange is 100, and the red is the 200. And these are these moving averages right now on the daily chart are showing the 20-day moving average curving down, but the 50-day is still on an upwards trend. The 100 is still going downward, which is good because the 50 crossed it. And the 200 has been pretty stable right now. I would like to see this 20-day curve up. It's not really good that it's curving down because eventually the 50 is going to curve down. It's not really going to be good. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen there. Now, we do have a strong support currently at 39,000 right here, but we have a very solid resistance at 48,000 right here. So I really need to get past that 48,000 so we can make our dreams come true. Now, if you look at the MACD down here, the MACD trails behind the market, and it is currently in bearish territory. So, yeah, it's definitely bearish. Now we're going to look at the 4-hour chart here, and you'll see that there was a def cross right here with the 20-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. Very bad, not good. And then you had the 50-day that had a def cross a little earlier than that, and the 100-day is about to cross under it also. So according to with the 4-hour chart, not good at all for Bitcoin. Now, if you look at the MACD, it's actually considered a bullish sentiment currently with the MACD. If we jump over to the Bollinger Bands, you're going to see that the Bitcoin is actually oversold. The bottom, anytime it's along this bottom line here, it indicates that it's oversold. The middle will be neutral, and the top is overbought. Down here, the RSI is also indicating that it's oversold. It goes by the same principles as the Bollinger Bands. And the fear and greed indicator is showing the market is in the fear territory. Now remember, I like fear. I want to be buying when everybody else is fearful. That's when it's a good buy. When they're greedy, that's the bad time to buy. Remember that. All right. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour chart here, and you'll see that the 4-hour chart actually has the fear and greed indicators greedy, and the RSI actually is in I would consider this the neutral territory. It's a little bit in the oversold side, but barely. The Bollinger Bands actually has it neutral, so it's not necessarily a bad time to buy it. All right, now we'll jump over here to the the moving average exponential, and you'll see that on a daily chart, Bitcoin is bearish. Now, if we jump over to the 4-hour chart, it is still bearish. It does have a couple. It's trying. Bitcoin is trying to move up into this middle territory where we can get ready for it to go bullish, but it is definitely still bearish, guys. Now, the volume down here, there is some positive volume, so that's good, but still bearish. All right. Now, we're going to take a look at my flea market version of Market Cipher knockoff. It's free on TradingView. It's not the $2,000 version. But okay, so here you go, guys. On a daily chart for Bitcoin, you're going to see right here it has a short signal there, and then it has a sell signal right here. So again, bearish. The volume, a lot of sell volume going on down here. So bearish. All right, let's look down here at the 4-hour chart, see if it gets a little bit better. Nope, the 4-hour chart has a bearish continuation and then a short signal. It does have a little bit of positive purchasing volume down here, but not enough to be excited over, guys. Now, Bitcoin with the Ichimoku chart on the daily, that will start off with the daily. The daily is predicting that Bitcoin should pick up and go into a bullish, go into a bullish trend here, and that trend would continue out to May 10th. Now, that's on a daily chart. Now, if you jump down to the 4-hour chart, which goes out 4 days in advance, it's predicting for continue this bearish trend that we're in. All right. Now, this is a little wedge that I drew a little while. I struggle with that word a little while back, and you'll see that we're bouncing back and forth inside this wedge as usual, and I think we're about to break out of it. If we break out of it on the upper side, it'll be exciting because I think there's a chance that we're going to move up. But if it decides to dip down and break out down here, we're definitely going to keep dropping, guys. All right, now let's go to HEX, the meat and potatoes, while you're here. I know this is why you're here. All right, this was awesome, guys. When I woke up this morning to go to work, I almost stopped everything, called in late, and I was going to do a video. But I said, no, behave myself, go to work. All right, until Pulse Chain comes out. And then I'm retiring. All right. So I drew this a little while back, and we were bouncing around in here, and then we fell out down here. And I was like, oh, if we could just at least stay in this range into this downward angled wedge right here, if we could at least stay in there, we'll be good to go. But then all of a sudden we pulled up, we kind of cheated, jumped across this, and now we broke out on top of here, which is excellent because this is exactly what I was hoping would happen, guys. Because the purple one was the first one that we broke through. The fail-safe was the yellow wedge, and we managed to break it through both. And we broke through both on the top, and that is a good indicator of bullish times ahead for HEX. And honestly, I'm hearing a lot of commentators and all YouTubers, and they're predicting we're already in the bear market, but they're predicting a more significant drop into the bear market. And HEX did do better last time, so maybe the same thing's happening again. Fingers crossed. The MACD for HEX has it in bullish right now on a 4-hour chart. All right, with the moving averages here, you got the 20. Let's put this on a daily. I'm sorry, guys. So on the daily moving averages, you do have the 20-day about to cross under the 50-day, which is not a good thing. Then you have the 100-day and then the 200-day. You have a strong resistance at 16 cents, and you have a very strong support at 11 cents. We're currently bouncing. I'm sorry, the first resistance is at 13.38, and then the next resistance above that is at 16 cents. That's these dots right here and right here. All right, now we're going to drop this down to the 4-hour chart. Now, the 4-hour chart is showing the 20-day moving average swinging around, which is good, about to cross over the 50-day. And that's very positive right there. Really got to keep our fingers crossed, guys. Let's have this 20 moving average swing around here. Next thing you know, the 50-day will carry up. And, man, it'd be beautiful. All right. Here's the MACD right here. Like I said before, it's in, look at the volume, though. The volume is very low for HEX. I mean, it's like practically dead, in my opinion. Because you compare that volume to this volume. Look at that. Now, this to give you a date range, this was March 9th when we made it up. It's not even significant. Look at that. Like next to nothing. Something to keep in mind. I think everybody's just biting their nails, waiting for Pulse Chain. And when Pulse Chain is released, guys, I don't know what's going to happen. But I know one thing. I'm going to have PHEX and EHEX, Ethereum Pulse Chain. So don't panic if it's like a pullback. Just it's going to be good. It's going to be good times, guys. All right. Now, let's take a look here at HEX with the Bollinger Bands here. And you see we're riding along that top line there. That's the 4-hour, supposed to be the daily chart first. The daily chart with the Bollinger Bands, wicked up. It's just wicked up right into the neutral territory there today. That's cool. And the RSI is in the neutral territory. And daily is still in the fear section of the fear greed indicator. But if you jump over to the 4-hour, you'll see that the 4-hour has HEX on the overbought side of things. RSI has it overbought, and we are greedy as hell today. All right. Now, we're going to take did we already look at the moving exponentials? I thought we already looked at that. Did we? No. Okay, moving exponentials for HEX on a daily chart. We just wicked all the way up into the mid-range, which is a super bullish sign. We'll have to wait and see what happens because it's probably going to drop down a little bit tomorrow. But hopefully we start moving up into the bullish territory. I mean, we're still bearish, but it was a nice wick up into that area, okay? But now we look at the 4-hour chart. I suspect that looks much better. 4-hour chart has HEX bullish again. 100% is up there with support. We are good. HEX is bullish according to the 4-hour chart. All right, now we're going to take a look here at the Ichimoku on a daily chart for HEX, and out to May 10th is predicting that HEX is going to continue this bearish trend. Now, if we put it on the 4-hour chart, it is also predicting a bearish trend for the next 4 days. So maybe this time the chart will be wrong. You got to remember that this chart just goes by previous behavior and trading behaviors of people. That's the whole technical analysis thing. But it can't predict like news drops, like big events. And HEX has one coming. So I'm a little quirky with the Ichimoku right now. I'm very quirky with it. I don't really trust it with HEX, but I do like it with Bitcoin a lot. All right. Now, I drew a Fibonacci retracement from a recent high in December 29th when it was at roughly 35 cents. And right now we're sitting at 13 cents. We shouldn't even be excited till we cross over 22 cents because that would be the 50% point of the Fibonacci retracement of getting back up to that 35-cent point. All right. But once that's what I did that for perspective. So like, yes, we moved up. We're at 15 cents. We got to do a lot more than that just to get back to where we were, when we were excited. All right. Now, what a 4-hour, no, this chart's the same. Sorry, guys. Now, from another recent high of February 7th, which was at 20 cents, that one you could be excited when we get to the 15-cent mark, which we're not there and we need to get there. I just want to kind of give you guys perspective. We got a long way to go still, guys. But with crypto, the crypto world, like that. All right. Now, Hedron. Let's take a peek at it. Remember this wedge here I drew a little bit while back, and I said we're just going along this flat plane here. Look, boom, we bounced up. So we broke out the top half, which was a good thing. That was a bullish sign, and we moved up today. This is the point where I was really considering buying. I did not. I hesitated, and now I'm gonna have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see because I got plenty coming to me with mistakes and all. But I might end up regretting this one day. That's how it's played, guys. Yeah. But yeah, that was definitely a very bullish thing. So we were waiting. We rode this line right here, and boom. So if you were waiting for that bottom, I think the bottom is in for Hedron, guys. At least it is for right now. But you know how that goes. It really depends upon HEX, to tell you the truth. MACD here has Hedron as bullish. Now, over here with the market cipher chart, it does indicate that there was market manipulation of some sort, and right here. I'm not worried about the bearish continuation, but these market manipulations are very peculiar. So, and right now it's being traded like a penny stock because it's so cheap. So be careful, guys. All right. And with Hedron, with the moving average exponential, you'll see that this one's actually rather strong. It's definitely moving into the bullish territory. It's not there yet, but it's moving up into these wicks nicely. Once it's at mid-range, that's when you really start to see it cross over to bullish from bearish. And we're right there. All right, so hopefully that can continue. All right, but that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join my Discord group. And until next time, stay blessed. Peace out.